Hello guys, today we will know the story of how Mark Zuckerberg left Harvard to create Facebook. The powerful titan of social media, Facebook, was not born in a large company boardroom, nor in the echoey chambers of Silicon Valley. No, the genesis of what would eventually become the world's most popular social network was much more humble. It was conceived and crafted by a young man, fresh-faced and ambitious, Mark Zuckerberg. Our story starts long before the fame and the billions, tracing the life of a tech prodigy from his childhood to the birth of the groundbreaking platform. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg came into this world on May 14, 1984, in the bustling city of White Plains, New York. He was raised in the leafy suburbs of Dobbs Ferry, where he lived with his parents Edward and Karen, and his three sisters, Randy, Donna, and Ariel. The Zuckerberg household was a nurturing environment, filled with books, stimulating conversation, and a shared love of technology. A prodigious boy, Mark dabbled in computers from a very young age. At just 12, he created a messaging system, ZuckNet, for his father's dental practice. This early foray into computing would set the stage for his later, more significant achievements. Academically gifted, Mark attended Phillips Exeter Academy, that crucible of intellectual thought and curiosity. Whilst there, he further honed his computing skills, delving deeply into ancient languages, like Latin and Greek, and bolstering his mathematical prowess. Through it all, his interest in coding and digital technology never faltered. In 2002, armed with a solid prep school education, Zuckerberg entered Harvard University. It was here, within the storied walls of the nation's oldest higher learning institution, that he would be swept up by the whirlwind of success. Yet paradoxically, it was also here that he would taste the bitter flavor of betrayal. The year 2003 was a pivotal one for our protagonist. Zuckerberg, fueled by ambition and an irrepressible entrepreneurial spirit, launched FaceMash. Using images scraped from Harvard's secured network, the website allowed users to compare the attractiveness of students side by side. However, the venture ruffled many feathers amongst university administration and led to disciplinary measures. In February 2004, Zuckerberg turned the page on that disheartening episode and refocused his energy into a more legitimate initiative. It was at this time that he established the Facebook, a social networking service exclusively for Harvard students. This was a significant step into the unknown, but Zuckerberg took it fearlessly. The response, as one might expect, was overwhelmingly positive. Within a matter of days, Facebook had taken Harvard by storm. Encouraged by this initial success, and perhaps sensing the seismic reverberations it might cause worldwide, Zuckerberg extended access to students at other Ivy League schools and then to all school networks. 2005 marked the year of Facebook's phenomenal expansion. The gradually swelling tide of users reached the shores of corporations and companies and was tapped as a platform for business promotion. Coincidentally, Zuckerberg dropped out of college, trading the guarantee of a diploma for the dazzling promise of boundless success. In 2006, "The" was dropped from its original name, and Facebook became known simply as Facebook. This was not just a rebranding. It was a statement of maturity, a proclamation of something remarkable rising in the digital space. By 2007, simply having Facebook wasn't enough. Zuckerberg designed the revolutionary Facebook platform that allowed developers to create apps to operate within the Facebook website. Farmville, SocialCam, Zynga Poker, the list of third-party applications flourished into an ever-growing empire. Never one to stagnate, Zuckerberg pursued the social media holy grail: mobile. In 2012, Facebook was introduced to the iOS and Android platforms. The familiarity and accessibility of Facebook were now only an app download away. In 2014, the acquisition of WhatsApp, the $19 billion valuation of it, illustrated Facebook's intent to corner the global social media market. The same year, photo-sharing app Instagram came under the Facebook umbrella. This was a year of assertive expansion. 2017 brought with it a new initiative: Oculus VR. Facebook ventured into the virtual space, buying the virtual reality company for an astonishing $2 billion in 2014. It was a bold step believed to consolidate the company's ambitions of becoming a tech giant with multifaceted interests. Cambridge Analytica scandal struck at the heart of Facebook in 2018. The revelation that the political consulting firm had harvested data from millions of user profiles without their consent and used it to deliver targeted election ads caused a significant furore. Zuckerberg found himself at the center of a global public and political grilling. The introduction of the Libra cryptocurrency in 2019 stirred controversy too. Zuckerberg had pushed the boundaries again, much to critics' dismay. Not just confined to controversies, Facebook in the same year cracked down on fake news and implemented measures for increasing privacy. Alas, the story of Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook is a story far from its end. With every passing year, his creation grows, unimaginably altering the very notion of social interaction and communication. For better or worse, for its successes and controversies, Facebook remains one of the most transformative creations of the 21st century. Driven by his unwavering vision and singular dedication, Zuckerberg has overseen the creation of a digital colossus. In this evolution, he has not only shaped the way a generation interacts, but also amassed colossal wealth in the process. Nevertheless, the road has been far from smooth. Zuck alone could attest to the highs and lows that have formed the journey. Through every trial and tribulation, every storm of controversy, and every peak of triumph, Zuckerberg has steered Facebook down the path he believes in. He has continually sought to imbue his creation with values he holds dear: transparency, connectivity, and above all, the power to transform lives across the globe. Whether it be his determination to connect the world through his platform, his controversial cryptocurrency ventures, or his dreams of transforming virtual reality, one can only marvel at the enormity of the ambitions that continue to drive Mark Zuckerberg. Indeed, it is this same grit and audacity that has enabled him to keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible. For 16 years, Zuckerberg has remained at the helm of Facebook. In his own eyes and in the eyes of many, he is the king of a digital empire without borders. Whether viewed by the sheer volume of its users or the deep impact it has had on our world, Facebook, like its founder, continues to grow and evolve. What lies in the years to come is not certain. Will Facebook continue its relentless expansion into more technological and societal arenas? Or will it gradually fade into the annals of the tech history, replaced by a new platform more in tune with shifting public needs? Only time will tell. But regardless of the future, we can say this. The story of Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook is marked by one incontestable fact, a fact that sparks endless debate and speculation, thrill and controversy. It has changed the very fabric of our society, leaving an indelible imprint on the way we work, interact, and visualize the world. Moreover, looking beyond the figures and controversies, Zuckerberg's quest for connectivity, for a world without boundaries or exclusions, is touching in its naivete and inspiring in its idealism. This is a man driven by a vision, a dream that is defining how we powerfully shape our reality. As we watch, entranced, the meteoric rise of the Zuckerberg phenomenon, Facebook serves not just as a technology, but as a powerful mirror reflecting our civilization's profound changes, our great advances and regressions. Through Facebook, we see the pulse of our society, beating with the rhythm of likes and shares and hashtags. And so, with Facebook continuing to push boundaries, inflicting change, and forcing questions, the saga of Mark Zuckerberg and his digital empire, far from over, promises even more twists and turns. What does the future hold? Follow our digital journey to find out. Today, as the full impact of social media on society becomes more apparent, our perceptions of Zuckerberg and Facebook have become more complex. He is celebrated as a visionary and reviled as a monolith of data collection. But whatever one's stance about him or the platform he created, it cannot be denied that he is a force to be reckoned with. Billions of heartbeats have resonated on Facebook, sharing their stories, hopes, and dreams. Each user, a life entwined within the warp and weft of the grand tapestry that is our modern society. It is to these billions of individuals, not to mention the human drama they unfold every day, that Facebook has become committed. Whether one is a friend or foe of Zuckerberg, whether one sees Facebook as a blessing or a curse, one cannot ignore the seismic effect it has had since its inception. It is palpable in the way we connect with one another, engage with the world, share moments, learn, and communicate. And so, this story, with all its highs and lows, all the triumphs and persisting doubts, all the unanswered questions and all the controversies, belongs not just to Mark Zuckerberg, nor to the innovators, investors, and critics who have played their parts, but to each of us. As our narrative journey ends, we are left with one thought to keep our eyes on Mark Zuckerberg and his creation. It has transformed, continues to transform, and will most definitely transform the world. The question we leave you with is not just whether Facebook is powerful, but rather the much more fundamental question: how powerful has Facebook made us?